So hi everyone, today we are going to study the next topic of the chapter, that is reproduction in lower and higher plants. We are going through the sexual reproduction. Now we have to study today the development of male gametophyte. Clear? So in the last video we have seen about the structure of anther, and the next is structure of pollen grain, that is nothing but the microspore. Okay, this microspore later on gets converted into the male gametes. So how this process takes place we are going to see in this video. Okay, so next one, first we will see that is the development of male gametophyte. That is microspore is the initial cell. Microspore is nothing but the pollen grain, which is the initial starting cell of the male gametophyte. It is endosporic in nature. Endosporic means it takes place inside the pollen grain. Clear? Okay, next one we are going to see, it involves two mitotic divisions, means in this that one cell is going to go twice the mitotic divisions in the following processes. Now, and the two processes gets completed at two different positions. One is in the pollen sac, means inside the anther, and the next one it is going to get that division. Next mitotic division will be on the stigma. Clear with this? So what was the first point we have seen? That is pollen grains are in the initial cells. Next one, they are endosporic. Endosporic means that takes place inside the cell. Third one, it involves the two mitotic division, and that also at two different places, that is called as one is at the pollen sac and the second one is at the stigma. So it has been said that it is also been said as two-celled structure, and after pollination is been said as the three-celled structure. Okay, so first we will see that is the before pollination, that is the in the pollen sac, that is the two-celled structure we are going to see just now. What will happen in this pollination, that is before pollination in the pollen sac? The protoplast. Protoplast in the sense what you are going to see is this one. The inner structure, that is this is the structure of a pollen grain. In this inner structure, this cell will undergo mitotic division and will give rise to two unequal halves. Unequal halves means one will be occupying larger space and the other will be occupying the very less space. Here it will be having a very large nucleus but a very thin cytoplasm, and which lacks the food and the vacuole. So it is named as the generative cell. What it is being called? Generative cell. And the one which has the larger cytoplasm, it is being called as the tube cell. Okay, the smaller one in the unequal division is called as the generative cell. The larger cell is called as the tube cell. Tube cell has large cytoplasm, vacuole, nucleus and reservoir. Means tube cell is very well accomplished and it has no problem of food or anything else, but generative cell lacks the food material and everything. Okay, so what will happen further we will see. So in this one we get two cells, one is generative cell and one is called as the tube cell. So now we have a pollen grain, and that pollen grain is being called as the two-celled pollen grains. Okay, such two-celled pollen grains are also called as the young or partially male gametophyte. Okay, and in many of the angiosperms, that is the flowering plants, this in the two-celled structure only the anther releases out the pollen grain. But in some angiosperms what happens is, now this pollen grain which is being released out by the anther, all this processes was taking place inside the anther. But now what will be happening is, in this two-celled structure, anther will burst out, there will be a dehiscence, and during this dehiscence what will happen, this pollen grain will come out and it will stick at the stigma. Okay, it will stick at the stigma. So before pollination you have to keep only two things in the mind, that is the cell, that is the protoplast of the cells undergoes mitotic division and gets converted into two unequal halves. Smaller one is generative cell and the larger one is tube cell. Clear? So and this is called as the two-cell structure. Now we will see that is after pollination. Pollination means what? Pollination means the transfer of pollen grains from the anther to the stigma of the flower of the plant is called as the pollination. Okay, from this anther to the stigma, that is that process is called the transfer of pollen grain. It is being called as the pollination. So what will happen in this pollination? We will see that when this anther, what will happen when this two-celled structure, when the two-celled pollen grain gets settled on this stigma contains the sugary secretions. Okay, because the stigma has the sugary secretions over there, and this pollen grain starts the absorption. Once the pollen grain starts absorbing the sugary secretion, what will happen is there will be a pressure which will be created on this intine. Okay, intine is the inner structure. There will be a pressure which will be created, and the intine will come out, and it will form the pollen tube. Okay, when the intine comes out, it forms the structure that is called as the pollen tube. Tube cell has the large nucleus, means it is well nourished in the structures. Okay, but this generative cell didn't have any nourishment. So now what will be happening is this tube cell will be showing the passage to the generative cell. Okay, whatever nutrition is being required, it will be provided by the tube cell to the generative cell, and hence during the there will be a formation of pollen tube. During this process, what will happen is the generative cell will undergo mitosis. What it will undergo? It will undergo mitosis, and what will happen here? That one generative cell will get converted into two cells, and that two cells are nothing but the male gametes, which we will be getting now. And this male gametes, what will happen now? The generative cells will be having, and this they will be that both male gametes will be haploid in nature, and they will be non-motile, but the motion that it will be given by the tube nucleus. The tube nucleus will be showing the passage, and the male gametophyte will be following them. Okay, so in this manner we have completed with the development of male gametophyte. We have started with a pollen grain, but at the last we have got two male gametes. Okay, and this was the intention to study all these things. So in the next we will be studying about the development of female gametophyte and their all structures. Thank you.